Very sorry, Zane. I forgot to start the recording at the beginning. So far, all we've done is this. We've done, we couldn't simplify. We found our roots and our asymptotes. We had to multiply out the top because it's top heavy. And then we had to divide. So we went, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. It's being difficult. So we went over here and we set our bottom equal to 0 and we solved. We're dividing by -1, so we put that in our little box right here. I'm recording. I'm recording. I'm talking to Zane. Say hi, Zane. Hi. There you go. So then we wrote out all our numbers up top, the 3, the 7, and the 2. And then we brought down the 3 and we went through our synthetic division. Hopefully you remember how to do that because they did. So you should, okay? So now we're ready to, oh, by the way, we're going to graph this. This was a quadratic. Now it's a line. So this is 3x plus 4. So if you have a top heavy, you actually have to divide. Yuck, yuck, yuck. You're going to ignore the remainder and you're just going to graph the line. So our end behavior is y equals 3x plus 4, which means we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to put my y-intercept of 4 right there. And then I can count down 1, 2, 3, and over 1. And then, of course, 1, 2, 3, and over 1. And then I'm going to draw this diagonal dash line. Now, sometimes what happens is these get so steep that we don't know where the graph actually is. I want you to remember that this is our asymptote. We will have a branch on the left of it, and we will have a branch on the right of it. Okay? On the left, it's either going to be above or below. On the right, it's either going to be above or below. Okay? All right. So then y-intercept. Can we get our y-intercept? What is it? Huh? It might be easier to do it in the one on the right, correct? So it's 2. So I got a y-intercepted here, 2. Everybody okay with that? It's just right here? Yeah. Because if you put a 0, all the x's and stuff disappear? Okay, so now let's look at the left piece. All I have on the left piece is this right here. Yeah. What's going to happen as we graph that to the left? Isn't that where it follows the end behavior? Mm-hmm. So it's going to follow this oblique asymptote. What's it going to do as it goes to the right? Huh?
That's going to go follow the end behavior.
It's going to have to follow the vertical asymptote. Right? Because it cannot cross that vertical line. Okay, so then when we look at the other side, we have this point right here, and we have our y-intercept. Yeah. So when we go to draw to the left, what's it going to do? Hit the y, down. And it's going to follow that vertical asymptote down. Mm-hmm. What about as it goes to the right?
That's going to follow the 3x plus 4 thing.
It is. It is. But that's okay. Okay, domain. I want you to remember your domain. What does that go with in your Shratey? Nope. No. Very good.
Oh, yeah.
And then -1 to infinity because we only have the one break, right? And we get that from our A in Shratey, right? What about the range?
-infinity to infinity.
So all real numbers? Yeah. Now keep in mind, sometimes you're going to be asked questions down here. They're not going to ask you to graph it. Oh. And you may go straight to A. If you go straight to A and something got canceled, you're going to get too many answers here. So make sure anything down here that you want to do, other than really the end behavior, you do your simplified first. We always need to use our simplified equation. So they could, in other words, give you this right here and say, what's the vertical asymptote? Or what are the asymptotes? Make sure you go through simplified first so you get through any holes, because otherwise you're going to end up putting an actual hole down here as an asymptote. So be real careful with that. Okay, let's see. We got our word problem down here. Let's see what we can do with this. The concentration C, so this is our answer, our concentration. We got our concentration of some certain drug that's been in a person's bloodstream for T hours. So here's our time after injection is given. So here I go. Gave her a shot, right? Is it in her bloodstream yet?
No.
I just gave it to her, right? But as time goes by, it gets more and more into her bloodstream, right? But then at some point, doesn't it start getting less and less? Yeah. Okay, so it's going up and then it'll go back down, right? Will it ever completely leave her bloodstream?
No.
You don't think so?
I mean, it'll still always be there, but it won't it just so tiny that it's
I kind of think that if somebody gives me a drug, eventually it'll be gone. For example, let's think about it this way. Let's think about all these. I want to say this one. In our graph, it would stay in your system forever. Okay, so here we go. They say let's use Shratey to analyze the characteristics of the function. Okay, so when I first look at this, let's talk about the things we want to analyze. What kind of characteristics will we like? How about, well, first of all, can we simplify that? Because unless I know if I can simplify it, I don't really know what the roots are, right? So that's where it's really important to simplify it. Since we can't simplify, there's no holes. So what about roots then? Do we have any roots? So we have it t equals 0. After that, we would talk about asymptotes, right? And these are our vertical asymptotes. Yeah. So we would take the bottom and set it equal to 0, which is going to equal t squared equals -1/2. Do you agree?
Yeah.
What happens when I take the square root of a -1/2? What happens when we take square roots of negative numbers? They're imaginary. That means there's none. So then instead, I'm going to say no real vertical asymptotes. So there are no boundaries. This thing's going to be fluid. So then maybe we would go on to T. Not going to do anything with T. In behavior, what can you tell me about the in behavior? This is going to be my horizontal asymptote. Is it top heavy, bottom heavy, or balanced? Bottom heavy, wonderful. So we don't have to divide, right? Hate those top heavy ones. So this would be y equals the easy one, favorite. Then we want to know, what about the y-intercept? In other words, when t equals 0, what do we get? How much is in her system?
1. Oh, wait.
0. At t equals 0, there's 0 in her, I think it was a her, I don't know, system. Somebody's system. Okay, so those are just going through the characteristics of Shratey. Then let's see what they ask us. What happens to the concentration of the drug as time passes by? So at t equals 0, there's none. So what happens? Now time's ticking by. What's happening? It's going up, and it's increasing to some maximum amount, right? And then it's going to start decreasing out of the bloodstream. So let's write that. It starts off by increasing, reaches a max, and then it'll slowly decrease out of the system. So now it's asking us to determine at which time the concentration is at its highest. And I'm trying to think. I don't think we can do this. We can do this like when we get up to some calculus type work. But we're going to do it just by plugging it into decimals, so you can actually see what this looks like. So if I do, where's my?
It's at the bottom. Those little things.
Oh, there we go. I want
So you have photo map?
divide. I want It's just T on top, X on top. Then I want 2x squared, what was it, plus 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Plus 1. Okay, now I want you to think about the left side of this graph. Is the left side of this graph part of our domain?
No.
Doesn't make any sense. How am I going to have that amount of negative drug in my system? So really, if I were to ask you for the domain of this scenario, you would say start at 0 time when she got the shot. And then you can see how it creeps up. You can see how it looks like this may be the max. So at 7/10 of a, I don't know what T is, 7/10 of an hour. Why are you doing that? 0.7, isn't that 7/10?
Yeah.
The input value is hours, so 7/10 of an hour. I would just multiply that by 60 to find out. So it would be 42 minutes. Okay, so at 42 minutes, it would be at its maximum concentration of 0.354. And then do you see how it's going down? Forever. But that's the part that's math. The math can't see that, no, the drug is eventually going to get out of the system. We okay with that?
Yeah.
Got the idea? Okay.